Win in South Carolina, but there was another stunning figure from that, and that's just how much Democratic turnout was down there. It was down also in Nevada. It was down also in New Hampshire. It was down also in Iowa. Paul Begala, CNN political analyst, Democratic strategist, says this keeps him up at night. Democrats have an enthusiasm problem right now. In our latest poll, we asked voters, are you more enthusiastic about than previous elections? Look at the Republicans, 58% say yes, only 46% among Democrats. How do you light a fire under your base?
Well, look, I tell you what, I think Hillary Clinton's going to do that. I think you'll see as we move forward, there's a lot of enthusiasm for her candidacy. There might be some question on the Democratic side whether there's still actually a race going on, whether or not Bernie Sanders remains viable. I happen to think he does, and the race will go on for a while. But look, when we turn to the general election, I think Donald Trump is going to be a big part of the discussion, and I don't think it'll be hard to get Democratic voters and independents, for that matter, enthusiastic about keeping him out of the White House.
We'll talk about Donald Trump in just a moment, but I want to keep this on the Democrats for a second, because just the numbers are just flat out down, Brad. They just are, and the Republican numbers are flat out up across the board. Why? What's the problem here? You say Hillary Clinton's going to build some enthusiasm, but the enthusiasm doesn't seem to be there.
Well, look, I think the enthusiasm for Hillary Clinton versus Bernie Sanders is there. Yes, the numbers are down. And look, I'm like Paul Begala. It's something that we're looking at, something that we're concerned about. There's been a bigger field on the Republican side. Donald Trump is a phenomenon. He's a phenomenon that, quite frankly, we're gonna have to deal with it. I don't think we should let, though, these first four states, dictate what we think is going to happen in the general election. I believe Democratic voters will be enthusiastic. I believe once they can focus on the fact that they have the opportunity to break one of the ultimate barriers in terms of Hillary Clinton and getting into the White House, I think you'll see that enthusiasm even get better.
So Donald Trump right now